So these three strategies work well individually, but they work really well when they are combined together. So what I wanted to do is quickly run through all three of these different types of dieting strategies and then be able to give you a synopsis as to how you can benefit from using either one of them on their own or both of them together. So let's quickly go through the keto diet, the ketogenic diet. Most people have heard of the keto diet, but let's just break it down really quickly for you. So why would you use the keto diet? Well, the first reason is that it encourages less processed food. And the reason that it encourages less processed food is because with the keto diet, you're roughly only allowed 50 grams of carbohydrate per day. So the individual who decides to take on the ketogenic diet has to be aware of what they're consuming when it comes to their carbohydrate. And a lot of processed foods or processed carbohydrates have a high amount of carbohydrate or perhaps sugar in them, and they end up being quite high on the glycemic index. When you're on the keto diet, it generally tends to be that because processed foods and processed carbohydrates tend to be really high, especially on the glycemic index, it forces the individual to look for carbohydrate elsewhere. And normally this comes from vegetables, fruit, and also things such as salad. So basically they try to bulk out their meals with more healthier types of carbohydrate rather than the standard types of carbohydrates such as breads, pastas, rice, and other things of that nature. As a benefit to this, that means that you're going to be consuming more fiber. And by increasing the amount of fiber you have, that's actually going to help things such as increasing the potential gut bacteria inside your body. So your gut biome is going to massively benefit, be better supported and sustained for a longer period of time because you choose to eat less processed foods and you've actually increased the amount of fiber. This means that the individual is going to be consuming less processed carbohydrate and turning to more fibrous foods such as vegetables and possibly some fruits. That then has a positive knock-on effect by increasing the gut health or your gut microbiome. So just by choosing the keto diet, it is more likely for the individual who takes on the keto diet to feel that there is a benefit for them and also there's a benefit for the gut biome. This then means that they're going to support things such as a better immune system, have a better and faster metabolism, which then encourages you to burn more fat, and just a sense of overall well-being. Now, when you're on the keto diet, what you must consider is the fact that your 50-gram carbohydrate limit means that you're going to have to start using the other two macros, which are your fats and your proteins. And by having more fat and more protein in your diet, that's going to lead to less storage of body fat. Finally, as another positive knock-on effect when you're taking the keto diet on, it means that because you're having less carbohydrate overall, and you're also going to be taking on less processed carbohydrate, which is really important, your body's naturally going to start to drop its body fat down, and you're actually going to start to weigh less or lose weight. And this has a really positive effect on the hormone insulin. Insulin is basically a hormone that acts to control all macronutrients and send the macronutrients where they need to be throughout the body. But when you eat high amounts of processed sugar, basically, or processed carbohydrate, insulin takes that and stores it as fat pretty much immediately. But now you're on this keto diet, what that means is that you're having less processed sugar, or you're not having as much sugar as you would do normally. Therefore, your body fat will start to naturally decrease, but you'll also start to regain control of your insulin. And that also helps people who suffer with metabolic diseases such as diabetes, but it also has a knock-on effect for people who have issues with their health, such as high cholesterol, high blood pressure, things of that nature.
It's the Yo Bossy Weeks.